Good afternoon. This is Jacob with Sutherland Chevrolet in Nicholasville, Kentucky. Here's our dealership and then the lot around us. I'm here today to show you the 2017 Jeep Compass. So I'm going to kind of walk around the outside here and show it to you. But it's in fantastic condition where it is a newer vehicle. And starting here with the remote, you've got locks and unlocks and the panic button. Maybe if I can get it to focus on that, but you can probably see nonetheless. And now back on the car. So I'll open up the back hatch here and kind of start off there, just like I did in the pictures. So we have the floor mats in here. We put sticky papers in the front for now because we want to keep it as clean as possible for you. And then here in the back, you got a little outlet on the side, as well as a light. And then you got a light on the other side. You've got little areas to tie things down, and then little storage areas here in the corners. If I can actually do it from back here, you can press on these guys and release those seats forward. You can also do it from the front. So maybe you can see me do that there. But so it gives you plenty of room, whether you're moving golf clubs or other sporting equipment or fishing poles or groceries or anything like that. The crossovers are really popular right now because of the available space they create versus just a regular car. So I'm going to go up to the middle row and put the seats back up. So here, you got the nice leather interior. But there's these little releases here, and so that's how you pull the seats down, and then they'll lock back up in place. It looks like, however, I've got the seatbelt caught behind it a little bit. There we go. And then there's your other side there. So that's what the middle row looks like. And then you can see if I get in here as well, you have this little area here where your cup holder slash armrest. And then down here, you've got a little USB port. Then you've got the pockets on the back of the seats, which is pretty standard nowadays. You got an area where you could fit a cup of water or a water bottle or something like that, as well as some other little things there. Of course, you have automatic windows and locking doors, and then you've got your little handle area there. Now going around to the front, I'll hop in the driver's side, and I'll pop the hood so you can look there too. So the hood latches down here. And I'll open that up and show you what's going on. There we go. So here, you've got the little arm for the hood. However, I'm just going to hold on to it right now. Everyone always wants to see under here. There's not a whole lot to see anymore. They cover most things in plastic. But I still want you to see everything. So that's the under the hood area there. I'm going to go back into the driver's seat and kind of show you around up front. I'm still new to driving a manual vehicle. No one ever taught me when I was growing up. So I had one of the other salespeople here show me how it's done, so to speak. I'm still learning, but I know how to turn one on and I can pull one around the lot. So, but here on the left side, on the driver's side door, you've got your adjustments for the mirrors, which are here. You select a mirror with this little selector here, and then you press the buttons here, and that'll actually adjust the mirror, as you can see there. So very cool. And I'll adjust the other side just to demonstrate it. And then you've got your windows here, your automatic windows. Behind that, I'll roll them up there. You've got your passenger windows, your window lock, keep people from messing with the windows, and then your power locks and unlocks here. So here over on the left side, you've got an air vent. You've got your lighting controls here at the bottom. Man, that's having trouble focusing. There we go. That should be a little bit better. And then your lighting controls here on the side as well. Over on the steering wheel, you've got some buttons over here to change this information that's displayed in the center. So there's some different vehicle settings. I got to keep that flash away, that way you can actually hear stuff. Inner screen setup. So right now it looks like I'm messing with different settings. I don't want to do that. So it can show you messages, it can show you trip information, fuel economy, tire pressure, which is 35 psi. Most people keep it where it's shown at the speedometer, just so they don't have to actually read the real speedometer, but it can show you some different information there. And so your RPMs on the left, the speedometer on the right, and then you can see that our emergency brake is on there in the center of the speedometer as well. And then the fuel and like engine temperature gauges are interesting. So you've got the bars light up here. So looks like we're basically on empty right now. So we need to put some gas in this gap. You can answer calls, hang up calls here, via your Bluetooth phone that's connected. And then here, like voice commands. So you can use voice commands. If you got someone your phone name, John, and you say, hit that and say, call John, it'll call John. You do have to say it pretty clearly. It doesn't work as good as like Siri does in the iPhones or the Android, any of the Android equivalents, but they are working on it, and it is something that will only get better over time with updates and everything. Over here on the right side, you've got your cruise control settings and options there. Behind that, you've actually got some buttons on the back of the steering wheel, so you can see. You can't really see the buttons, but I'll try and show you there. So maybe you can see that. But so as I press those buttons, it'll change the tuning of the radio here, which is having trouble focusing on. There we go. And then the volume rockers are on this side. So, but I'll turn it up here so you can maybe kind of hear it a bit. But yeah. So now back down so I can continue running my mouth. Also behind the steering wheel, of course, you're going to have your lighting controls for the brights, which you can't see right now, but you can see that they're popping on there. And then over here, you've got your controls for the windshield wipers. As I continue to go towards the right, you've got two air vents in the middle, pretty standard stuff. And then you've got your radio here. So radio, you've got AM, FM, stations, as well as you can attach media devices, whether that's through auxiliary or USB, and then also you can pair a Bluetooth device as well. So pretty cool stuff. I know a lot of that's standard now, but I do like to go over it. The cool things that I wish other vehicles had, it actually has a screen off button, so you can hide the screen. I've got a vehicle that has navigation that's always on. It's got like two screens, and one of them's bright, and I don't have a way to turn it off or anything, and so it gets really annoying at night. But anyway, down here you've got different controls for the heating and air, and then, which is very standard stuff. This changes temperature. This changes how heavily the fans are blowing. There's them off, and then this changes where the air is blowing. Then underneath that, you've got that USB and auxiliary that I showed you. And then you've got your circular outlet here. You got a little compartment, headphone, wallet, key, any things like that. And then underneath that, you've got your actual shifter. So it's interesting putting these in reverse, and this is a pretty standard thing, but I still like to go over it as well. There's this little plunger here that you lift up on, and that'll actually allow you to shift it over into reverse. So you can see that that's a little bit further over now. I'll try to keep the camera in the same place so you can tell. If I pull that plunger up and go back into, no gear, and then I try to push over, it's not really as far over now, and that's actually first there. But if I pull that plunger up, then I can take it out and put it over to actual reverse. So anyway, some people have never driven a vehicle that has that, so I like to mention it. Under that, you have your electronic parking brake. So with that, it works just like a regular pull parking brake that you have here. Just pretend it's like that. So if you pull up on it, that'll actually lock it. You can see that it's lit up. That means it's locked right now. The parking brake is on. However, if my foot's on the brake and of course on the clutch, and I press down on it, you can hear it release that parking brake. So very cool. And if I want it back on, I can just pull up on it again. And then you got your traction control off button there. Generally, you want to leave traction control on, but if there are some events, if you get the vehicle stuck and just can't get it out of the spot, you may want to turn that off. That may help you get out of the sticky situation. Behind that, you've got two cup holders, and then you've got your console here. And then over here on the passenger side, you've got your glove compartment with the manual in it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just show you all that. On the passenger and driver doors as well, I forgot to mention, like in the back, you do have a little cup holder area, and as well as you can see the speakers there. But I kind of just wanted to show you all that. If you have any questions about any of it, if there's anything you want me to show you, anything I missed, please let me know. We want to earn your business, and I look forward to talking to you soon, Ahmed. Thank you and have a great day.